Chocolate Weetabix. Good morning everyone. I'm out on my bike again. Bike rail squirrel. Hello. So a bit of a wet day today. Well, wet, drizzly, not great. Haven't seen you for a while. I have been out on my bike since, just haven't been filming really. Started a new job, so I've taken it to work. There's a nice safe place for me to lock it up, which is brilliant. So, and the other half, Mr. Squirrel, needs the car today, so I'm on my bike. It's not a school day, it's a weekend, so whoop. That was a bit daft. Getting there. I keep getting on and getting it wrong, and then once I've been going for a bit, I'm alright again. He'll start. Oh. Up we go. Whoop. So I know there's been lots of questions about where I have been. Why haven't I been doing videos? Am I still riding my bike? Yes, here I am, still riding my bike. But life sometimes gets in the way, and full-time jobs, children, house moving, all that sort of stuff takes its time, and I haven't had the opportunity to do the filming, and to be fair, Chris hasn't had the opportunity to do my editing, because he does tend to do most of the editing. He's much better at it than I am. Definitely he's the technical person. Right, well, I need to remember where I'm going. Turn in here. Right, here we go. So yeah, drizzly day today, not very nice, but I'm out and about, still practicing. Who knows if I'll get to my test this year or not. The way things are going at the moment, I don't really know. I want to. I don't want to have to do my CBT for a second time, but if I have to, I will. It's not the end of the world. I'm not trying to rush myself. I'm not trying to get out for that great big bike, you know. I'm really not worrying about it, because I think if I start worrying about doing my test and must pass, it will stress me out. And quite frankly, I'm absolutely fine and happy on this little fella. Well, it, don't have a name for my bike. I feel like I'm garbling away this morning with not much to say, but I haven't got him with me, nattering in the background. Perhaps that's what it is. It's not terribly warm. Got all flustered before getting my kit on this morning, because I had my lining in my jacket and it was just so tight. I'm afraid I've eaten far too many cakes recently, and it was just so tight that I felt like I was completely trussed up like a chicken. I just couldn't move, didn't feel comfortable. So I, in a fit of tantrum, took my jacket and my lining out. So it's not as warm as it perhaps could be, but hey ho, I feel like I can move. I find that sometimes bike kit can be so restrictive, because it has to be tight and fit and work to do its job properly, but sometimes I just feel like, oh god. And stuff does soften with time, but it's still bulky, isn't it? But anyway, it keeps me safe. Cool, cold hands. Stop gripping so tightly, Ruth. Let your fingers move. I was thinking it was going to stay dry today, but clearly not. My mistake. I've only got my jeans on, so I haven't got waterproof trousers on, so I hope it doesn't hoon it down, or I'm going to be wet. But I didn't really want to walk around this thing I'm going to. A Autistic Fair, so it's to raise funds and awareness about autism, subject that's close to our hearts as a family. We are an autistic family, and let me just focus Ruth for a minute. There we go. Yeah, we're an autistic family, and this is a kind of fair thing. Would have been really nice for my youngest to come to, but unfortunately, because it would be somewhere new, he's not interested. Much rather be at home playing Minecraft. So that's where I've left him. Remember to indicate. There we go. Go this way on the way there, might go a different way on the way back. It's not a very long journey, only 10 minutes down the road, so not far to go. This road's terribly bumpy, although it looks like they've fixed it since I last was down here. This is one of those roads where their water pipe bursts so many flipping times that it's got hole after hole after hole in it where they tear up the road. Yeah, I knew there'd be some potholes here. That's the joy when you know a road, you know where the great big holes are that are going to take you off. Oh look, could change gear. Might like that. Do enjoy getting out on it. I think I'm just lazy sometimes. It's easier to jump in the car, isn't it? But and I've not yet got that. I don't think I've got that feeling where I want to get on my bike all the time wherever I go. And you know, that's obviously how a lot of people feel about bikes, but I haven't quite got there, and I think that's just because I'm still wary at times and have yet to become a skilled rider. So it still takes a lot of concentration and a lot of focus with me riding to remember everything I'm doing, although it's becoming easier, it's becoming, you know, something I feel I'm doing without thinking as much. Certainly feel like I can talk a bit more when I'm coming up to a junction, whereas before I was sort of having to shut up so I could actually remember what I was doing. Oh yeah, tell you what I haven't remembered today, and that's my safety looks at roundabouts. Mind you, I haven't been on a roundabout, but even so, I feel like I've not done any. Perhaps that's just because I haven't been to a roundabout. But it's that sort of thing, it's that sort of must remember this, must remember that. This is another thing to remember, just to keep myself safe. And I think it just takes time for that muscle memory and everything else to click in. Right, so should be up here somewhere. Can't remember the name of the actual event. I need to try and remember it for you. I bet there'll be a sign in a minute. As I said, yeah, only a short journey. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, road bumps. Let's find somewhere to park. Hopefully there'll be somewhere up the top. Oh, that's going to be fun. Hey up. know that person. There we go, and we're in. Woohoo! That wasn't too bad. Brilliant. Right, so I'm here, little event. I'll find out what it's called and I'll let you all know when I get back on the bike. But for now, I shall see you in a bit. I have no idea what I've done. Oh well. Right folks, so that was a good morning. So the charity, I said I was going to find out the name of the charity, I couldn't remember it. It's called Enfold, the charity, and they are an autistic charity that supports families with neurodiverse children and adults, I suppose, get the support and the help they need in a world that's not designed for them. So yeah, so that was interesting. Spoke to some interesting people, did a bit of networking, so yeah, it was a good one. But I've decided to go a different route back to the house. A little note. Go. These are sneaky road bumps, you don't know they're there until you're on them. Get a grip, Ruth, work out what gear you're in. Scoot along, yes, two things, yes. Random stuff that comes out of my mouth when I'm gibbering away. Just wondering which route to go back. Perhaps should have gone the other way. I could have gone the long way round. Mind you, it is raining on me. Not sure I want to go the long way round because the weather is wet. Not heavy rain, just a few blobs. Whoops, that was a bit clicky. Focus on what I'm doing. The joys of Wicksteed Park next to me. I've got a big new Ferris wheel going in. Oh yeah, someone with DD Boppers on their head. Interesting. Chicken DD Boppers. I used to have some silver ball ones that used to bop on my head. Oh, random stuff. I love those DD Boppers. There we go. Maybe I should change up a gear. Sounded like it was making a bit too much effort. There's a 40 along here. Alright, let's negotiate this junction. Went in the other way. Stay green, please. Oh, let's mind the bus. It's alright, mate. I will get out your way. Now, I don't know if I've set up this front camera right or not. It said something weird on screen. I've either got it right or wrong. I don't know. Maybe pressed a button when I was switching it on, so I may have footage from the front one this way down. I don't know. Might only have the one on the front. Pressed some silly, but I don't know what I did. Told you, definitely Chris is the techie person, not me. Oh, it's been good to get out. Tell you what, it's not terribly warm though. Perhaps should have left the lining in my jacket that I took out, but it was not comfortable. Interesting, the Speedo on this is not terribly accurate, because I know when Chris is following me, he's like, put your foot down, and mine will say, or twist your wrist, whatever, and mine will say I'm doing 50, and actually he's like, you're actually doing more like 45. And that's not terribly accurate. So when I look down, it says 33 or 34, and I do know that it is about the right speed. Mind you, sometimes it always feels like I'm going faster because I'm on a bike. Oh God. Joys of having long hair in a helmet. I've got tickly hair on my nose. This obviously didn't get pushed back when I put my lid on. Never mind. I'm nearly back to the house, so it won't be a problem for long. Whee. Definitely getting better with my back brake, balancing my back brake and the gears and all of that side of things, because I was struggling coming up to lines and things, stopping too soon, so not getting up to the line where I needed to be. So I feel like I'm getting better at that. I think my husband's ringing me on my phone. They will have to wait because I am riding. Right, which way is this person going? He's going in there. Yeah, mate, I see you're coming out there, but clearly was going the wrong way. I got in the wrong lane. Thought he was going to cut in front of me then, that car. Yeah, so I'm getting better using my back brake and my clutch and that side of things, coming to a stop and getting up to the line okay, because I was stopping too far away from the line and too far away from other cars, and that was just lacking confidence in that. So I've been working really hard to try and get myself up to the end, up to the white line, rather than being too far away from it and having to creep forward, and that's not safe for me, and it's not safe for anybody else either. Let's see if I can do it again now. There we go. And the other thing Chris was saying is you can go across it and be a bit more diagonal, which I haven't done there, and I thought about it, but it was too late by the time I got to that point. Oh, look, these bikes come. Don't really want to cut them up. There we go. And then when you come up to the line, if you're a little bit diagonal, it means you haven't got such a tight turn to do. But that's something I've yet to start putting in my riding, so it's something I'm thinking of, but I thought about it too late back there. But definitely getting better at getting up to the white lines and getting myself in a position where I can stop safely. And that's just me and my back brake, and not grabbing hold of the front brake and braking sharply when I don't need to. Yeah, that's my latest thing that I've been working on. Oh, must be doing a Chocolate Weetabix day. I can smell it. There you go. Chocolate Weetabix. Anyway, I'm going to sign off now because A, it's raining and I'm going to be heading home, and I am nearly home. So this is Biker Elf Squirrel. Give us a like, follow, all that kind of jazz, and hopefully I'll be out soon. Next plan is to do some commuting filming, so I might spend a week when the weather's a bit better on my bike commuting, so, and do it as a sort of montagey thing. So we'll see, but that's my next thoughts. But anyway, signing off, folks. Have a good day. Stay safe. Oh, not close enough to the white line.